Good morning. It's Monday, December 16th. I'm Gene. Welcome to Hanging with Uncle. Yes, I'm sleepy this morning. I had trouble sleeping last night, but it'll be a good day anyway. So, today I want to talk about another compare and contrast in history. Look what's going on today versus what happened back in the late 1700s in France. So France had a monarchy, just like England has now, just like Saudi Arabia has. But the monarchy under King Louis XIV, the Sun King, he was a beloved king because he took care of the people, right? He wasn't a king that just thought about himself. And then Louis XV wasn't as good as Louis XVI, but at least the people were like, all right, well, we can deal with this. And then Louis XVI came along, and things unraveled. So, long story short, because I'm not a history professor, but I just want to shed to light what's happening versus what has happened, okay? Now, Louis XVI was executed by the people of France. He was tried and convicted for crimes of high treason and executed by guillotine by the people of France. He was the last king France ever had. There's no monarchy. France has been a democracy now ever since, and it seems to have worked for them because the king was not a selfish, greedy person that only thought about himself, and his subjects were there for his amusement and whatever he wanted to do. Now let's look at what's going on today, okay? We heard about, that now the United States really has no president. We have a king now, thanks to the Supreme Court and the election of November 5th. And I remember the campaign promises about retribution and using the military to enforce the law. Now let's go back and look at Louis XVI, okay? Because his crimes of high treason were refusing to step down from the throne and give the people of France what they wanted, a new government. So instead, what did Louis do? He used the military of France against the people of France. And, long story short, it did not end well. They stormed the Bastille. Louis was captured, tried, and 4 days later executed because the people got tired of it. Because remember, the power of the people is stronger than the people in power. Always has been, always will be. And let's look at what's happening now, okay? We've had trickle-down economics for 40 years in this country, where money has been taken from the working class and goes to the top, CEOs, billionaires, the one percenters, and it stays in their pockets while they call you greedy, and if you want to get ahead, work harder. Do you see the correlation here? This is government working for the rich, just like it did in France for the king and his cronies. Okay? And the people got tired of it in France. What are the people doing now? Let's ask the CEO of United Healthcare. Oh, we can't because he was executed by the people for his greed and refusing to use his wealth for good of the people instead of selfishness for himself. The people are tired, and if this message is not heard on January 20th, I'm not calling for it, but I would not be surprised to see more action taken from the people on their own behalf, since nobody else is. And again, that's what this show is about. We are the chronically ignored. We are the people that are unheard. We are the people that are abused, stepped on, pay taxes so the 1% can have their yachts and fancy parties. It's not going to work anymore. You know, it's already starting to take root, and watch now all these rich people walking around with bodyguards. But you know, if the people have had enough, power of the people is stronger than the people in power. So take a clue, Cadet Bone Spurs. Pay attention to history. It's not about you. And if you're thinking you only want people loyal to you, and if you're in this for a retribution, then I call you to reflect back on the last king of France. Love to know your comments. This is a very interesting topic to me. I apologize for cutting it so short for just a 5-minute episode, but you know, this is to invoke critical thinking. Ask questions, people. Ask questions. Don't be Chicken Little, who just believes the sky is falling, and her followers who believe the sky is falling because they refuse to ask questions. Please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and then hit the notification bell so you don't miss when new information like this comes out. Remember, be kind to one another. Don't be a Louis the 16th. Treat each other the way you want to be treated, so you won't end up like Louis the 16th. That's all I have for today, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will be out there too.